everyone. Welcome to our AMA with Adam, founder and CEO of Probinex, a fintech project that is connected to traditional finance with crypto. Hi, Adam. Nice to see you.
Hi, Vivi. Nice to see you too.
Okay, Adam. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate you on the listing on Bitmart. Could you
Yeah,
tell us
thank
a little
you.
bit more about yourself, and then also how did you start your crypto project, the journey, and what drove you into starting this project, and so the story behind.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the listing of the Bitmart. It was a pretty long way to get it here, but we are already here, so it's a pretty exciting time now. So about me, I'm like since 2017, I'm in crypto like full time. So I started with the trading, like maybe a lot of people here, and we see some of the problems, like with the exchanges, with the manipulation. There was lots of technical problems and so on. So we decided, like 2 years later, that we're not gonna create our own project. Also, there was pretty huge problem to when you would like to tell to the world, like, your surroundings and so on. So you would like to explain the cryptocurrency, what is it, and so on. So it's pretty hard for somebody. And we like see the potential that okay, cryptocurrency world is pretty cool, but it's really still too small, because only around like 1% of the people know who is crypto and what is crypto, like to use it. So we were like thinking about, okay, what if we should like create a platform, the ecosystem which will connect the traditional finance and the crypto world. So even the mass of the people which are not so educated in the cryptocurrency can understand it and can easily join into the crypto through our platform. So that's how was Probinex made, and why we are here now, because in 2020 we created Probinex, and our goal is simply to connect those worlds and to prepare all the ecosystem, which is included also with our own exchange as the final goal of our vision.
Yeah, totally understand that. I think the crypto world for a lot of the general public out there is a wild west, and people
Yeah,
look at it with a lot of caution, especially what happened with FTX and all that. And but I think it's a really a great idea to connect the dots between, let's say, Web 2 and Web 3, right? The traditional finance with crypto. So what is your team doing to overcome this big challenge? Because there's obviously a lot of convincing to do. And could you tell us a little bit more about your product and what is your strategy?
yeah, sure. As I told you that we started in 2020, so just a little bit of a rewind of the history. So in 2021, we started the ICO, which we successfully sold. And from 2021, we started working on our products, and also to be compliant with the regulations, because as you know, the cryptocurrency arch, the world is now changing. It's not about like the Wild West, but there is now some kind of passion to make it like more safety and more accessible to more people. So that's why we also consider our regulation. So about the products, we are mostly focusing on three things. The first thing is the connection and to get into the crypto, because
Mhm.
when, for example, when I was starting, so there was pretty hard to get into the crypto. You need to first change, because I'm from Czech Republic, so you needed to
Mhm.
change Czech crowns to some euros. Then you have to put these euros through some exchange to change it for some, for example, Bitcoin or stablecoin or other way. And then first after that you can buy something and so on. But there is also some problems with the banks, because they don't support crypto a lot, So
Yeah.
that's our first product, actually, that we start to trying to fix this problem. Like you can create through the PBX Pay, which is called this product. You can create your IBAN account with your own debit card, and you can easily transfer your money, and then from it easily transfer it to another crypto exchange or whatever you want in the crypto. That's more crypto friendly. I would like to say we are crypto friendly,
Mm.
except of the banks and so on. So there is actually pretty huge potential in PBX Pay also in the future, because we already know the know-how about the crypto, so we can really be prepared more than the banks after regulation will come to the traditional finance. So this is like first, so get into the crypto and also get out of the crypto, because there's a second problem to get out your money, for example. The second product is simply because a lot of people, they don't have a time like for trading, or they don't have a time like for watching the cryptocurrencies and so on, and they are looking on crypto like more on investment than some product or technology and so on. So this is simply our second product. It's called Earneo. And with this Earneo, it's simply we are aiming like for the mass of the people who would like to invest into the crypto and to get some profit and so on. That's why we are making, or we already made from 2018. We are making the automatic algorithmic strategies, and from 2021 we already have everything prepared. This product is pretty simple. It's like using the trading, the crypto, like the extreme volatile and so on, to be profitable. So it's not like that you will buy, for example, Bitcoin, and then next day you see there is 20% down of it. No, it's like every day is working with this portfolio and trying to reach as much profit as is possible without, not without, but with so much less risk as is possible. So Earneo is like something like an investment. It's more like asset management, where you can put your money, even the fiat, even the stable coins, even the cryptocurrencies in the future. And you can get share of the profit which will be made by our strategies. Also, I have to say this, that these strategies are fully audited by Grant Thornton, which is like one of the biggest auditor in the world. So that's also one of our vision, that we would like to make it fully transparently, because there is a lot of traders and so on. And if you see the marketing that everyone are trading and so on. So my simple question is, okay, so show me your exchange, show me your history, show me your something what I can see that you are really making this profit. So that's what we actually made, that the Earneo is completely audited by Grant Thornton. So it means every transaction which goes in, like deposit, is audited. Then also every transaction on the exchange. So it means like after the end of the month, we make some profit. The Grant Thornton will come. They will check the blockchain. They will check all the accounts, and that everything is clear and everything is really here. And after that, they will make an audit. So this is pretty cool for the Earneo. And the third product is like our goal product, because as I already mentioned, we were trading from our start of the beginning. So we would like to have our own exchange. Why? It's simply because we see there is still potential, because in the exchanges of the cryptocurrencies, there are really big changes between the liquidities. When it's bull market, so the liquidities boom. When it's bear market, so it's going down as hell. And a lot of exchanges, they are not possible, for example, to make a liquidity, and they are shutting down, and so on and so on. So we see the potential that we can connect actually the Earneo, which can be the liquidity provider for the exchange, and the exchange can not have this liquidity graph, but it's like more raisable, because the Earneo can work anywhere and anyway. So yeah, this is like our ultimate goal with the exchange. Everything is connected with our native token PBX, and you can use it like through our staking. So you can get all these utilities, and also with the staking, you are getting some profits of all these products, because these profits of exchange, Earneo, and PBX Pay. So some of them, they are going to the pool, and if you are staked in this pool, so you can get some rewards through it. So I think we have everything connected well, like the crypto is, and we also making these products pretty simple, like for everyone. So this is like the ultimate goal, to make it simple and also to make it crypto.
Yeah, so basically you are lowering the entry barrier for
Yes.
general people to enter the crypto space, from putting the money in and taking the money out, and also very user friendly, even if they don't have sophisticated knowledge on trading, and they can stake the money in Earneo. And like you said, I think security is one of the biggest concern, and then you have this audit so that people can check
Yes.
every month to see the on-chain data, and then to make sure that things like FTX, whereas the project, they just move people's money to do other risky investment and then lose all the money. The things like this
Couldn't
wouldn't
happen.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen in Earneo, because everything you would see So that's like the most powerful. Exactly. Yeah, you actually mentioned it really well. The entry barrier through us is much easier. So it means like there will be no barrier and everyone can join. And I think this is like the ultimate goal of the crypto. You need to adapt it into the more people. But if you will make it tough for the people to join, so they won't join anyway, and they will just read the medias and they will just see the Bitcoin is going up and down and some
I
fraud and some FTs
Yeah,
drop and
I
so
think the
on.
big problem or the big concern or the big issue here, I think is really like a common universal challenge facing the industry is how to get along with the regulators, right? So
Yeah,
to make it easier, you need to get along with the banks. You need to make it easier for people like to use credit card in order to buy it. So I know that you're in Europe. I know that you
yes.
mentioned you're in Czech Republic, but your team is spread out in mostly in Europe, right? So what is the regulation situation there? Can you share some of the situational updates after your team has been? I know that your team has been very actively talking and negotiating with the authorities there.
Yeah, definitely. So, Europe is like separated for European Union, which are most countries in it, and then some other countries. So, in European Union, so there is now regulation coming for the cryptocurrencies. It's called Markets in Crypto Assets (MiCA) regulation, and it will be pretty tough for the crypto. And so we already know from the start of our project. So we know that we have to be prepared for these regulations, and we are actually ahead, as you already mentioned. So we are in connection with members of European Parliament. We are connected with the regulators, and we are talking with them like how to everything set up correctly to be fully compliant with regulations which are now and also which will be in the future. So for example, now we are, as you mentioned, we are in Czech Republic, in the Greece, and in the Cyprus, and we are growing up and expansion in any other countries. Every country is European Union, so it's
Mm.
easier to cooperate. And now we have the license, for example, from the Greece regulator, which is called the WASP. The WASP is Virtual Asset Service Provider, and not every country has it now. So it's pretty. For example, in Czech Republic, we don't have this license, and that's what actually MiCA is. The MiCA regulation is uniting all the regulations into one big regulation for the European Union. So that's why we will have to manage to get the license from it. It will be actually at 2024. In some autumn, it's probably now the time where should be already in the function this regulation. So we are already now preparing. We are now preparing the other regulations which are now, and after the MiCA regulation will come, so we will definitely be prepared for the other licenses, like for example CASP, which will be the main license in the MiCA regulation. Yeah, so we are not like decentralized project, and we are not like only centralized projects. We are like trying to find what is best of this each and try to connecting. So we also thinking and making the products which can be decentralized. For example, the staking could be decentralized also, and but we are also using centralized solutions like because you will need it anyway. So we have to be prepared and also to bring the better field for the people, because the traditional players, they are like so cold with the people. They don't care. They are numbers just for them. But we are different. For example, in Probinex, we care about every client which is there. So our support is different. I'm still communicating with the clients on our Telegram group, on Twitter, and so on and so on. So I'm trying like to make what is cool in the crypto, that you are connected with your communities, and what is cool in the traditional finance, to bring some safe and easy solution.
You're talking about your ultimate goal is to build an exchange, right? So like also you talk about the from what I see, can I say that it's like on the spectrum from completely decentralized, like something like Binance, and then regulated like Coinbase. So you're on the spectrum. Partly is decentralized and partly is in compliance.
Yes, you have to connect it. Even the Binance is now regulated, and they have to be regulated more. So as you can see,
Yeah.
the news in the medias that Binance is now regulated in the United Arabian Emirates and so on and so on. So they are also reaching these regulations because they have to, and we will definitely have to, because we don't have like only decentralized products. If we would like to reach the mass of the people, we have to also bring some centralized solution. So yeah, it will be definitely like the connection, and that's why we call our project like we are the bridge. We
Yeah.
can definitely get those people from traditional finance to the crypto, to the totally decentralized, or even we can make them a more centralized solution, which is like more common for them. So yeah, and as you already mentioned,
Yeah.
for example, for the security, that we are trying also to keep what is the best of the security, even from both the worlds. So it's not only on one people, you know. It's not like FTX. There was Sam Bankman, you know, and he just pulled the money, and so this couldn't happen in Probinex.
That's great. That's good to know. So I know that you just been back from the US, and could
Yeah.
you share a little bit of your insight, compare the regulation environment in Europe versus the US?
In the European Union, it's like for example, they were even considering to ban proof of work. So it would mean that you couldn't even, as an exchange which are working in European Union, you couldn't even support like Bitcoin. You couldn't even have Bitcoin listed on your exchange because it was proof of work cryptocurrency. Thanks to God, they stopped this, because crypto community were trying to tell them that it's nonsense, because it won't change anything. So they are like more strict to the AML. They are like more strict to the KYC. So they are also considering, for example, the travel rule. It will means
Yeah.
that if you will send, for example, some crypto from European Union to United States or any other countries, so you will need to verify yourself, verify your wallet, and it's
Yeah.
actually from the small amount. So yeah, there is pretty differences between the US and between the European Union. I hope that they will little bit change the mind and don't be so tough, because as I always say, that the way is not to restrict everything. The way is like to bring the rules, because that's what is missing in the crypto, and what is why it's crypto more wild west, and there is really potential to be frauded or to be misunderstood and so on. So if there will be some rules which can easily help to manage the basic people, like the people which don't know about the crypto so much. So this will be definitely good for them, but not restrictions as ban of proof work or something. For example, when the China was banning the mining in the China, so what happened? The miners were just moving into another countries, because it's crypto, you know, it's internet.
Exactly.
You
It's
don't need
really,
to, yeah,
I think just, I think it's another topic, but is China's law, China's loss is America and some other countries' gain. And
yeah.
I think that is really a very silly move. But yeah, so are you going to do business in the US market, or what is your idea for the, in terms of operation?
Actually, not yet. We are more focusing on Europe and to other continents like Asia or Africa in the future, because United States or United States business is now for us pretty far away. You know, it's we don't have this connection there. We don't have like it's quite different.
Yeah,
So
the regulation is very different as well.
yeah,
So
totally.
I totally can understand it. And that is, I think that's the beauty of being in crypto and the Web3
Yeah,
world is actually borders are not so important anymore. Like actually, to be honest, in the digital world with VPN, you can actually be anywhere. So
it's true. It's true.
so it's not really about demographics like geography like we used to think in the old
Yeah,
days.
yeah, we are not even telling that we are, for example, European project or something like this. We name us as a global project, because the aim is like for the global, but
Definitely.
like most focus is now on the European, because there is a potential, you know. In the America, every second American guy owns crypto. They know how to use it and so on. In the Europe, there is pretty huge potential, and there is a hole in the market which we can actually use. And we know there is also in the Asia and in the Africa, and we can like easily connect it, because we know it, and we have the know-how how to do it. So this will be like the first step. But definitely in the future, we are not talking that America is not our market or something like this. Definitely not. But it will be maybe in the future.
Yeah, step by step.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So we all know that we are right now in a pretty much bear market.
Yeah.
So could you tell us what is your strategy for withstanding the winter, and what is your take on the market and the outlook?
Okay. So if I would like to say it by myself, so um, for the Probinex, we are not looking if there is a bear market or if there is bull market, because as I already mentioned, we are making the products which are set up to be globally mass for the people. And for example, Earnio can work in the bear market also, and it's making pretty nice profits. So it doesn't matter for Earnio if there is bear market or bull market. For every crypto holder or crypto investor which are investing for a long term, so yeah, he's definitely like looking. Okay, now my crypto is 70% down, but that's okay because I'm looking for 5 years term. So I will see after next 2 years what will happen. It's not in Probinex. In Probinex, we see like for example in the Earnio that we have to work every day. So that's good for the people who would like to connect into crypto and don't care about the volatile market and so on. So they will just easily join through the Earnio. But if you are looking like for our, for example, coin, the PBX token and so on, so it's simply because we connected the utility for this basic products for the mass people. So it means when the mass people will coming into crypto, into our products, so they will have to, for example, buy PBX for have better conditions in Earnio, for have less fees in the PBX pay, or have cashback in PBX pay, and so on and so on. So all these utilities you will only get if you will buy PBX and you will stake it. So what will happen? They are coming with the demand for the PBX, these products, and also the staking is limiting the offer, because if you stake it for 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or whatever, it means you lock it. So it means it's not in the market. So we are like decreasing the offer on the one side and increasing demand on the other side. So basically it means that we don't care if it's bear market or bull run, because for the PBX holders, it's always best when the products are used and when are the stakeholders in the staking. So this is like the most typical what's to watch. But for us in the Probinex, if for example, or by myself, because I have some portfolio also in the crypto, so I already mentioned it. I was trader in the past. It was pretty tough for your head because you have to watch the markets every day and everything and so on. I think a lot of you guys maybe know. But then I switched to be like more investor for the long term. So I usually pick up some coins which I know they will be there in the future, which I trust, which I also, for example, watching for many and many years. And then I invest into them, and I'm trying to make best, like to have the best price. So, for example, if I will tell about the Bitcoin, so it's simply we know what the Bitcoin is, we know what it will be in the future because of the halvings, because of the algorithm behind it. So it's simple, just always buy when it's the dip. So that's what I'm trying to do now. When it's the bear market, I'm trying to maximize the amount of the Bitcoin. So I'm just trying to buy and buy. And when there are some profits through the bull market, I'm trying to sell something and again preparing for the next wave. So this is like most strategy. Even the best is like to do DCA, like lower cost average, because I think it's most simply way to beat the volatility in the cryptocurrencies. So that's, for example, how I look it on my way. And actually winter could be long here because we can now see what happening in the banks and so on, the financial crisis over there. And we don't know what will happen with the crypto, because in the crypto market there are still the institutional players, the traditional players, and they will definitely go out because they will have to. But it will support more crypto, like in the way of the philosophy how it was made. So more people, the newcomers, will come to the crypto to be aware of the inflation, be aware of everything what is typical for traditional finance.
Mm. Makes sense. I think just if you have faith in the space, you just need to keep the long-term view.
Yeah,
And people make money in bear market and bull market, and people also could lose money in bull market too. So it's all about
definitely.
trading strategy. So could you share with us some of the major milestones for this year for Probinex?
Yeah, sure. So definitely, the one of the biggest milestone is to have it everything in one platform, because due to regulations, because they are not set up yet, so it's pretty hard to have Earneo, have PBXPay, have exchange, and staking and other things what we have it in one platform. So we have now separated everything, but that's our goal to this year, to everything prepared to have one in one platform. The second thing is the community, because we were pretty working quietly, we were preparing everything slowly, because we see it's much better, instead you are just pumping and dumping. So we see there is more potential if you put the hard work, and after that you have some results, so you will just go out with the marketing and so on. So now for us it's a really goal to have the community around us, to build the people, and to tell them about us, like we are here, this is Probinex, this is our product, and they can change the world, because we are thinking for the mass of the people. The third thing is definitely to continue working on our exchange, because this will be one of the biggest milestone. The exchange should not be only for the spot market, like for the buy and sell, but in the future we would like to tokenize the shares, tokenize the commodities, tokenize the forex, and trying to put it into the blockchain technology, so it could work 24/7, because there is really huge potential. And I don't know why still the markets of this traditional finance are not working through the Sunday and Saturday, like through the weekends, because we are in digital technology, the 21st century. Come on, guys, wake up. And maybe not, don't wake up, because we will be there definitely. So that's also the third focus, what we are focusing on. So 3 milestones, so pretty simply. First is to scale up our products, to set up everything fully compliant with regulations, and to prepare one platform. Second one is community, and fourth one is to finish our work on our exchange.
Great. Sounds really good. I think that some people might also would like to know a little bit more about your team. I know that you are coming from like you said a trader's background, and then you become an investor. You have the management kind of background. And what about the rest of your team? Could you just give us an idea about what's the team like?
Yeah, definitely. You can even look on our probinex.com, and we are preparing on our websites, and we are preparing to share more and more people. We are actually now around 50 people working on Probinex. We started with 5 people 2 years ago, so we are growing pretty fast. And we have like all the departments. It's not only about the crypto know-how and traders and so on. No, it's we have the marketing department, we have the compliance department, we have the support department, we have financial department, and so on and so on. So we are like mostly to be the traditional company, like the structure is pretty going to raise up, to expand, because we need more people to get this more work, because if we will expand into another countries, so we definitely have needs to have more people. There are in each department there are professionals, there are people who knows how it works, so we don't have like 20 years old guy in the finance or something like this. Not, we have really we have really experienced one in all departments. But definitely, for example, somebody is like, oh wait, you are the crypto project, you should be everyone aged around 30 years. No, we have also, for example, 55, I think the oldest one, maybe less, around the 50
Age is
year.
not, I don't, age is not a problem, but
Yeah,
I understand what you mean. I met some of your team. They're very capable, and yeah, so like some are mature like Michael, and then
yeah,
some are young and capable like yourself, and some
yeah.
other teammates. And
Exactly.
yes,
So yeah, so we are like a combination of the mature, of the experiences, and combination of the younger, of the energy and drive and the crypto knowledge. So we are
that's
trying like
great.
to combine it even the same as we combining the vision, you know, traditional with the crypto. So it's same in our team. We have the crypto enthusiasm. Oh, I don't know the word. Sorry, it's pretty hard. But the crypto energy people, and we have the experience on the major people here. So we are combining us as the Probinex.
That's great. So before we wrap this up, do you have anything you would like the viewers to take away, or you have any shout out that you would like to share?
Definitely, I have some few sentences. First of all, guys, watch us on our socials and watch what are we doing, because we have prepared lots of things yet already. Sorry, and we are also preparing a lot of things in the future. So definitely watch us on our socials. The second thing, I would say that we are ready for you, because our products are already set up and they are waiting. And first of all, because we love it, we love the project, we love the project, the Probinex, and we love it us so much that we always say Probinex to the moon. So that's like the shout out to the end.
That's great. And then we'll put all these links in the description box. And then if you're interested, you can check them out. The socials of Probinex, the website, Medium, so that you can keep an eye on what is happening with the project.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much for the AMA, Adam, and best of luck with Probinex in your crypto journey, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you
next
too,
time.
Vivi. See you. Bye bye.
Bye.